asked the lady at the gate, how many flights do they get in? She goes, we get 3 flights in every day and 2 flights out. I'm trying to think what happens to the other plane. I wasn't sure about that, but our flight got delayed, and I was trying to get here because I was having dinner with Derek, and I was trying to get out, and I was tired, and we were sitting at the airport, and we all loaded on the plane, and they left us on the gate, and they finally said, we're having to deboard the plane, we're having some issues. And so I went up to the gal at the Delta desk and asked her, and she said, well, there's actually nothing wrong with the plane, but the pilot got sick, and we had to get a new pilot in to fly back, and he was going over the safety checklist, and in Atlanta, someone had not checked off one of the check boxes on the safety checklist. So they were getting a mechanic from Starksville, had to come in and just check the box off and before they would fly out. Now, boy, that really resonated with me. I said, thank you. I went to the pilot when I got off the plane. Everybody else was complaining because a lot of folks missed flights. I was the only one on the whole airline that actually thanked him for doing his job, because safety is a thankless job. You know, this guy came on, looked over the checklist, actually paid attention. He wasn't going through the motions. Saw a box wasn't checked. He would not. Now, he could have just overlooked it, taken off. Everybody would have been happy and overlooked it. So, you know, one of the things that just really resonated with me is as you go through your safety audits and your safety checklists is sometimes they become routine. And they should never, never become routine, because the one time you fail, that's going to be in the paper. You know, the FAA is going to look at it, and they're going to see that check box. And I don't want to be that one example in the paper that they learn that they're reactive. You with me? So here was a couple things. This came out, if you've ever done a Prezi, which is a presentation software, they came out with some of the top. This is where learning is going to be in 5 years. So I don't like to talk about training. I like to talk about learning. I don't really care about training. Training means you're sticking them in front of a compliance video. Learning is how much they actually get out of it. So I like to talk about learning. So here's a couple things they talked about. 5 things. I'm not going to go through all 5, but 5 things that are going to be where learning is going to be in 5 years.